If you're scared that your trade copier is going to over-risk and kill your challenge, then this video is for you. So the software in particular that I'm going to be talking about is Traders Connect. So I've gone into my Traders Connect dashboard and you can see that I have a whole bunch of accounts here. You can see it gives me my portfolio value, the number of trades that I've taken, how many accounts I have, 1 master and 3 slaves. So what's really nice about Traders Connect is that you pay per account. So it's 10 euros per account. Because I have 4 accounts, that means that it's 40 euros. And you can see here that I have all these accounts and it gives me my open P&L, the day's P&L, the week's P&L, monthly, and the total. And here you can do some actions. So you can emergency close all open positions like this, which is really nice. So if you've got some sort of a problem, maybe the trade copier did something and you want to quickly access and quickly close, you just can come here instead of going into each individual account. The important area is over here. So this is how you connect your accounts. So first I'm going to show you how to connect your account before I help you with talking about how to make sure that you don't over risk. You come in the account section and then here you would click on add account. And then because I've already added so many accounts, it's going to ask me to buy another account basically. So you'd go there and you'd click on add account, and then that's how you would connect an account. And you would give it the information. Now, one important thing that I see a lot online is some people say you must only give the investor password, don't give the other password, etc., etc. What I would say is the master, you can give the investor password, but all the slave accounts, you need to give the other password, the one which you log into MetaTrader. Why? The trade copier has to take the trades. So it needs to get into the account to take the trades. If you just give the investor password, it can't do anything with that. Once you've connected your account, then you come here, down here, and you go to copier settings. And then now it comes with this dashboard over here. And this is where now you can configure some settings. Let's say you have different accounts that you want to be the master. Maybe Darwin X is the master for some accounts, but then sometimes maybe you might want Definitive to be the master. Maybe you might have different strategies. So you can actually go here and you can click add master copier. And then in the copy from account, you pick your account. When you connect your account, you can actually name them, which is really cool too. So Definitive 100K phase 1, copy from this account, and then copy to, and then I would pick another account. And so you got to do it every single time. So let's say I want to copy from my Funded Trader Markets account to my Definitive account, right? Then I would do that and I'd click there. But let's say that Funded Trader Markets, I wanted to be the master copier for 2 or 3 of my accounts. Well, then I would have to do this again. So I would do all of this. I would fill in all the information. I'd click confirm. And then what I would do is I would go again and click add master copier. Copy from Definitive to Funded Trader Markets. And then this is the important bit. So risk type. So you can see here you've got fixed lot, lot multiplier, balance multiplier, fixed balance multiplier, and fixed percentage risk. And then here is where you pick the risk setting. So this is the most important part of this video, because if you get this wrong, you're either going to under risk, which isn't that deep, or you're going to over risk and you're going to blow your account. And that's the problem. So what you can do is you can go over here and where it says calculate your risk setting, and you can say click here. Now what you need to figure out is how do you want to copy the accounts? For me, let's say for my master account, maybe I only use 1 lot. Well, maybe for my slave accounts, maybe I want to do 10 lots. So basically I want to 10x whatever the lot is. So if you see here, when you place a trade on your master account, do you calculate your position size using a percentage of the account balance? Maybe it's 1% or 2% or 3% of your account. Or do you trade based on lot sizes? For example, 0.5 lots per trade. So if I've got a 100K account and I'm risking 1%, then I will calculate the lot size for that on my lot size calculator. And let's say that it's 10 lots. Then let's say I have a 200K account and I want to put the same risk. Well, it's going to be 20 lots. So basically I want the lot size to be double. So for me, I would put lot-based risk. You trade based on lot sizes. Sizes can change. Or a fixed lot risk. You trade the same lot size on every trade. So that could be if you always have a 10 pip stop loss and you've always risking 1%, then you're obviously going to have a fixed lot risk. For me, I have different lots depending on the size of my stop loss, and the size of my stop loss changes. So that's why for me, I would do lot-based risk. Or you can do percentage-based risk, which is you trade a percentage of your account balance. I would recommend for most people, it's probably going to be lot-based risk, because yes, you might think, oh, but I trade a percentage of my account, so I should be here. Well, no, because I also trade a percentage of my account, but I'm still going to be using lot-based risk, because I want to risk 1% of my account. So it's going to be lot-based risk. So you click on lot-based risk and then you go next. When you trade on your master, how many lots are you placing? Note this can fluctuate per trade. Please enter starting lot size per trade. Let's say that my master trade risk, let's say typically maybe it's 10 lots. So I would type in here 10 lots. Obviously it can change. Maybe it's 10, 6, depending on the stop loss size. And then you say, okay, and then you go next. And then the slave trade risk. If your master is trading 10 lots, how many lots do you wish to trade on your slave account? So let's say my slave account is a 200K account, and I also want to trade 1%. Well, if my 100K is 10 lots, then my 200K, because it's double, is going to be 20 lots. So then I click on 20. Based on the options you have selected, we recommend that you trade with a lot multiplier with a risk setting of 200%. Simply click below to apply these settings. So you'd go apply, and then it already does it for you. And it's already selected lot multiplier. Then you can also select how you want to do your stop loss and your take profit. So if you set a pending or you market execute, you can copy the stop loss, take profit, and your pending orders. So for me, I just click on copy, 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 and then you can also play with the stop loss refinement depending on what you want to do. Then on advanced settings, you can click on copy existing trades, copy expiry time. There's a whole lot of other complicated stuff. And then when you click on confirm, okay, let me just check that I didn't mess anything up on my accounts now. So actually, here's an example, because I'm actually currently in a trade. So let me show this to you right now. You can see on my lot multiplier, it is 10,000%, and that's because I'm using a very small account size for my Darwin X. So that's why it's a huge percentage. And I've put my Darwin X as my master. On my definitive funding account, I don't know if you can see this, but basically my lot size is 14 for my 100K. Then on my funded trader markets 50K, you can see that it is 7 lots. So it's half of that because it's 50K versus 100K. And then here you can also see if everything is working. So you can see on the status, so it's yes, 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 yes. So everything is working. And then you can also see here, you can see in the copier logs, you can see all the trades that you've taken and what has been copied. And you can see here that it says status success. What's really important is that you need to define, for starters, how much you want to risk on all your accounts. And then from there, you come into this and you connect all your accounts, and then you decide which one's going to be your master. And then you go and you select the risk parameters that you want. So as I said, for me, I am using a lot size multiplier, and then my risk setting obviously was calculated because I did that little quiz that they gave you over here. And basically this will help you to select the right multiplier, and therefore you will not end up over risking your account. And I'm glad that I didn't end up messing up my accounts while I was in a trade. But because I risked that, all I ask for you guys to do is to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.